It's a not-for-profit community group based in Nuneaton, and it was established to get anybody and everybody who's interested in 2D and 3D art together. And then as a collective we can promote art in different ways to our community.
The north of Warwickshire doesn't have half the opportunities for artists, and whether that be kind of visual or dance or drama or whatever, it doesn't have the same opportunities that the south of the county has, does it? Which is what Art Alert's trying to sort of address.
What we do is encourage anybody who has an art form to contact us, and then we will look for a suitable venue to try and get it exhibited for them.
So it's just sort of recognising that they are important in our life, you know, that the art and culture is something to be.
And that Nuneaton actually does have a place in it.
Yeah, and that we have a lot of talented artists as well. You know, we've got some great skills in our group, haven't we?
Yeah. We've got quite a wide range of members. We welcome anybody that's interested in art in any form, and young people would be brilliant. We also know that there are virtually zero facilities now for young people in the town to practice their art.
Well, there's lots of opportunities within Art Alert. It just gives people the opportunity to just meet other artists and to exhibit their work and just maybe get involved in workshops.
To get them interested in something in a different way, which is how we've hopefully gone about it, to teach them audio recording skills and let them get their hands on equipment and be involved in the actual process.
They can join, and for £5 they get insurance cover. So if they want to exhibit their work, it's covered by insurance as well.
We came to realise that actually there was still quite a passion about the Co-op Hall.
We kind of knew that it was a big part of the town.
We felt that there was something worth exploring there and looking into. For a lot of people, it was their sole social scene for many years.
It was the only place to go.
It was the only place to go that brought loads of couples together, and therefore the impact of that on down the line, so still to our generation, is still strong, it's still there.
If somebody doesn't sort of, I guess, archive the significance of the buildings like that, it will just disappear, won't it? You know, in 20, 30, 40 years' time, nobody will know perhaps it was there or how important it was really. And just things like the bands that played there. I mean, you know, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles were just, you know, amazing really to think that this little town was kind of on the map in that way.
There's such an amazing significance for what was kind of 40 years. There's nothing there. There is very little physically recorded of the Co-op Hall. Things like buildings, they almost take on a personality of their own, and from that point of view it's been great to research it and begin to archive it. But even now it's gone, we've got that collective of memories which takes on a life of its own. Yeah.
The Co-op Hall at Nuneaton was one of the main dance halls. It was a favourite place to go.
The place to go, really.
The big venue was the Co-op.
That was where we went for entertainment.
It was such a magnificent building.
It was such a lovely building. It had got a modern thing about it, it's got a sprung floor.
The Co-op Hall was a beautiful building.
I don't know, it was Art Deco, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was an iconic building.
It was just where everybody went.
The focal thing of the week for all the teenagers.
Everybody every week more or less knew everyone.
And we had a big circle of friends there.
All our friends went.
We used to go.
Everybody we knew would be there.
It brought us together socially.
And I liked it straight away.
I loved it, really, really loved it.
It was just fun.
It had an edge, it was thrilling.
And the excitement and electricity was magic.
It was the sort of endless possibilities, because you never knew how the night was going to end.
That's right, yes.
Or who with.
There was a romantic atmosphere.
Boys meet girls, girls meet boys.
We actually did our courting in the Co-op Hall.
Just looking out, seeing what girl shall we put
Met my husband there.
I met my husband at the Co-op Hall.
I met my wife up there.
I met my first wife at the Co-op Hall.
I met the girl who became my first wife at the Co-op Hall.
As a teenage girl, I always wanted a new dress.
The kind of point of honour to wear something new every week.
Yeah.
Skirts with all the petticoats underneath.
Yeah,
Very tight skirts with dresses, little boxy jackets and frilly blouses and things like that.
Well dressed, well groomed, smart suits, individual.
Everybody wanted to dress up smart.
So we'd all have suits.
Italian suits.
Suits were the thing.
Suits and the tie was the thing.
Everybody wore immaculate suits. Suits,
And the chaps had their hair combed up at the side and in a quiff.
So they like the old sausage roll.
And backcombed their hair.
Combed and lacquered and
Lacquer it.
And had their hair all bouffanted up.
They'd got a lovely glow.
I've seen a lot of groups down there. You were sort of sport for choice.
He had all the famous names.
The Kinks.
Kinks. The Kinks, like the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
The Stones played there twice.
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Beatles.
The Hollies.
The Hollies.
The Hollies were great.
The Ronettes.
The Ronettes.
Screaming Lord Such.
Screaming Lord Such.
The Searchers.
The Searchers.
The Who.
The Savages.
Small Faces.
Lulu and the Lovers.
It was big enough to be able to put the names on.
There was a disaster one night there in 1965, New Year's Eve.
We were there when that awful accident happened.
Terrible tragedy. But there was 4 people crushed to death on the stairs there.
I didn't know anybody had died. And 4 people died that night.
Our time there was just those very few short years.
Yes.
Because that incident killed it dead.
Yeah.
You could never get that feeling back again, didn't matter how you tried.
It just was cut off in its prime.
what a shame it was that it was closed down.
We all thought it would reopen, and of course it didn't.
And then this rumour got out, and it was in the local paper.
The massive discussion and debate about the fact that it might be pulled down.
We tried to get it stopped.
And all of a sudden, there was a big campaign to save it over just a few days.
It didn't work.
No. The listed building completely.
It should have had some sort of protected listing status.
People generally had the idea that it was a listed building, so they didn't kind of worry that it might be under threat of demolition.
Builders moved in to demolish it.
The developers moved in over a weekend.
It was all done in about a week.
Yeah.
It started pulling down that beautiful place from the back end.
It was just as if somebody had punched me in the stomach.
Absolute shock.
They'd taken the rear of the carport out. You could see the stage.
You could look through and see the balcony.
And you could see the interior seating.
It's just gone. Once it's gone, it's gone.
At the 11th hour, it was all too little too late.
Too late, it's gone, yeah.
For what it was and what they've built in its place, it's terrible, really. They were just iconic for the town, you know.
We had some lovely times there.
I've got very happy memories of the Co-op Hall.
I had a lot of lovely memories of the Co-op Hall.
But we just live on happy memories. And they were. And we've got very happy memories, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got them, haven't we?
Yes, absolutely.
And that was the end of the Co-op Hall.
Love me all the time, girl. We'll go on and on. Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say, that we